Good day, my friend. On this video we still continue to make that tractor a little bit better, and on this video we're gonna change all the hose on that tractor, from the radiator to the hose from the air filter as well. So this is what I will change: the entire kit for the radiator, that piping in metal that goes on the radiator as well, and the one that goes for the air filter. So now I'm not too sure about you guys, where do you get your parts, but for me it was a bit difficult because I even called Massey Ferguson for this and they didn't have it. And finally I found a place. It's called Tractor Bits. It's in France, and they've got absolutely everything from that tractor, from the headlamps to the bonnet to the brakes, everything. So now they basically want me and I buy everything there. So it's nice to have the complete kit, because like that, you know, there's no headache, you know, you get the right part and that's it. Okay, so anyway, let's start by one of them. It doesn't matter which one we're gonna start with. Okay, let's start with the air filter hose. Okay, I've got the new one, that's perfect. So what I will do, of course, I will give you the part number, so like that if you need to get it, you will know what to find. Okay, so let's unscrew this and this, and hopefully I won't have to remove that. I think that the hose have seen better days, but anyway, let's try and clean all this the best we can, and we fit the new one. We don't forget to place this on top of it first. That's it, done. Now it's not so much of an eyesore. And now we're gonna go for the radiator. For better access, I think I will remove the bonnet. I've made it on a video before, how to remove it, so I won't repeat it. I will simply remove it and then we'll go for it. Bonnet is off, we've got a bucket under, and before we open anything, we just make sure that the hose that we have, we know where they go and we don't have anyone missing, okay, just in case. So now what I'll do, I will open the lowest one and empty all the cooling system, and then after we'll dismantle everything. I've removed all the hose. Now I just need to clean a bit around and I'm done, okay, before to mount. And before I continue, I'm not sure if you can see the color of the liquid, but I'm happy because it's still very green, so it's still very clean. Don't know if you've seen the video before when the tractor was overheating. Well, basically now with the product that I've placed inside, it does its job and it's just wonderful. Okay, now I've noticed as well where I had the leak. I've noticed on that one, on that hose, it's the slight cut. So anyway, it was long overdue. And that pipe, you see, that's why I've bought the new one. That's but this one is kind of straight and this one is curved. I'm not too sure why, but anyway, this one is eaten all the way. So anyway, I've got this one and we'll see what happens. Okay, obviously for this pipe I will give you the part number as well. So now what we'll do, as I say, I will clean all those bits and bobs and then we'll start fitting all the hoses. Make sure they go on the right place. I will start placing this one here, the vertical one, because that will be the one I would say the most difficult, then the top one. I'm gonna give you a tip to fit this hose. It has been a bit difficult, so what I've done, I've placed a little bit of penetrating oil around and inside the hose, and after that when you place it, it goes very easily. Okay, so now it's fitted, let's do the rest. Now for the last one, I've got a problem because this one is it's curved but it's straight. The other one was curved in another way. So now it looks like I will have some kind of bent on one of my holes, which I don't quite like. But anyway, I will try and fit it and see what happens. Sadly, that part they sold me doesn't fit at all. It's actually longer here. If I place it the other way around, same thing, it's longer. If I try to fit it there, it doesn't fit there. So I don't know. Shame. This one, however, fits just perfectly. So sadly, I would have to place that old buggered part until I find a solution. Anyway, I got in touch with them and see what happened. See if they refund me or give me a solution about this. So I will fit that old one now. All my holes are now fitted. That's great. All I have to do now is to open the radiator and fill it up with coolant. Then what you'll have to do is to start the tractor. Make sure that everything is tightened properly, that there's no leak whatsoever, and then we're gonna be good to go. Then you switch it off and check again the level. In case there's some missing, you top it up a little bit, and that will be it. Then place back the hood and you're good to go. Okay, now if you want to know how to do the service, the engine service on that tractor, you can watch that video. And if you go onto my channel, then you will see many more videos on the tractor, on chainsaw, on brush cutters, etc. Okay, until then, take care of yourself. Ciao.